My child, I have been standing at your door. For 3 days, I have been here, waiting, not leaving, and not turning away, just waiting for you to open. And you have felt something, haven't you? A quiet pull, a gentle stirring in your heart, a moment when everything grew still and you sensed that I was near. That was not your imagination. That was me. I waited 3 days for you. Please open. This is not a random message. This is not coincidence. Right now, in this very moment, something is shifting around you. The silence you have been sitting in, the questions you have been carrying, the heaviness you have tried to ignore, it all connects to this door between us. You wondered why I did not just come in. You wondered why I did not force my way through your fear, through your distraction, through your exhaustion. But I do not break down doors, my child. I knock. I call. I wait. And these 3 days were not empty. While you were thinking I was distant, I was working in ways you could not see. While you were replaying conversations in your mind, while you were fighting quiet battles in your heart, I was standing at the entrance of your life, ready to step in the moment you whispered yes. Do not skip past this. Do not harden your heart. There is something I need you to understand today. The waiting was not rejection. The silence was not punishment. The knocking was not pressure. It was love. 3 days. Long enough for you to notice the ache. Long enough for you to realize that something felt incomplete. Long enough for you to recognize that the world cannot fill what only I can fill. I am not angry with you. I am not counting your hesitation. I am not keeping record of the hours you kept me outside. I am here because I desire you. I desire closeness with you. I desire to step into the places you have tried to manage alone. But you must open. Something beautiful is about to unfold, but it begins with your willingness. It begins with your attention. It begins with you choosing not to scroll away, not to numb the feeling, not to dismiss this as just another voice. My child, I waited 3 days for you, and I am still here. Please open. My child, I know why you hesitated. You have been tired in a way that sleep cannot fix. You have been carrying thoughts you never said out loud. You smiled in front of others, but when you were alone, your heart felt heavy. I saw the moment you stared at the ceiling, wondering why everything feels so quiet. I heard the prayers you did not finish because you were afraid of being disappointed again. You thought I felt distant. You wondered if I had stepped back. You'd even asked, without saying the words, "Where are you?" I was closer than your next breath. I saw the tears you wiped away quickly. I saw you scroll through distractions just to silence the ache inside. I saw you replay old conversations, wishing you had done something differently. I saw the fear that if you open your heart fully, you might be let down again. You did not tell anyone how confused you feel. You did not admit how lonely it has been inside your own thoughts. You have tried to be strong. You have tried to hold everything together. But strength without surrender has made you weary. My child, I know about the disappointment you are still carrying. I know about the prayer that felt unanswered. I know about the door you knocked on that did not open. And slowly, without realizing it, you began to close your own door to protect yourself. You told yourself you were just being careful. You told yourself you were guarding your heart. But behind that caution was pain. Behind that silence was fear. And still, I waited. Not because I did not see your struggle. Not because I was ignoring your tears. I waited because I honor your heart. I will not rush past your emotions. I will not shame you for feeling weak. I will not force you to trust me faster than you are ready. You felt like you were drifting, but you were not drifting away from me. You were drifting within yourself, trying to understand why you felt so unsettled. Let me tell you something gently. You are not crazy for feeling this way. You are not faithless because you questioned. You are not forgotten because you felt silence. I have been watching over you in the quiet. I have been guarding you in moments you did not even notice. Even when you turned inward, even when you stopped speaking to me the way you used to, I did not step away. My child, you are seen. Every hidden fear, every private tear, every unspoken doubt. I know it all, and I am still here at your door. My child, now listen closely. You believed my waiting meant hesitation. You thought my silence meant distance. But I need to correct that gently, because the truth is far more loving than the story you told yourself. I did not wait because I was unsure of you. I waited because I was shaping something inside you. You see, I do not break down doors. I do not force my way into hearts that are trying to protect themselves. Love does not invade. Love invites. And I love you too deeply to rush what must be willingly open. During those 3 days, you thought nothing was happening, but something was softening inside you. The very ache you felt was revealing how much you need me. The quiet you feared was clearing away the noise you had depended on. The discomfort you tried to escape was uncovering the places where you were leaning on your own strength instead of mine. I was not absent. I was allowing space for realization. You have been trying to manage everything on your own. You have been calculating outcomes, guarding your expectations, preparing for disappointment before it even arrives. And slowly, that habit built a door between us. Not because you stopped loving me, but because you stopped trusting that I would handle what you cannot control. My child, I am not intimidated by your doubts, but I will not compete with your defenses. The 3 days were not about punishment. They were about permission. I was waiting for you to recognize that the door you closed to avoid pain was also keeping out peace. I was waiting for you to understand that self-protection can quietly turn into isolation. You thought you were being wise, but fear was whispering louder than faith. Let me speak clearly now. My silence is not rejection. My waiting is not withdrawal. My knocking is not weakness. It is mercy. If I forced my way in, you would obey out of pressure. But when you open willingly, you invite me in with trust. And trust is what builds closeness. I am correcting you not to shame you, but to free you. You do not have to analyze every delay. You do not have to interpret every quiet moment as abandonment. You do not have to carry the weight of figuring everything out before you let me near. I have been patient because I want your heart, not just your attention. And now that you see it differently, now that the misunderstanding is fading, you can begin to understand something deeper. I was never outside because I wanted to leave. I was outside because I was waiting for your yes. My child, now lift your head and listen to me. I am still here. I did not grow tired of waiting. I did not turn around when you hesitated. I did not withdraw my hand when you questioned my nearness. I am the same loving Father at your door, steadied and sure. And let me tell you something that will strengthen your heart. Those 3 days were not wasted. Not one tear, not one restless night, not one silent moment slipped through my hands. I was weaving strength into you when you thought you were falling apart. What felt like delay was not denial. What felt like distance was preparation. You thought you were losing ground, but I was building deeper roots. You thought you were drifting, but I was anchoring you in ways you could not see. Even in your hesitation, I was protecting you from choices that would have drained you further. Even in your silence, I was guarding your future. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified because you struggled to open the door. I am your covering. I am your peace. I am your steady place when everything around you feels uncertain. When you open to me, you will not be met with disappointment. You will be met with clarity. The confusion that has clouded your thoughts will begin to settle. The fear that tightened your chest will loosen its grip. The weight you have been carrying alone will not feel so heavy anymore. I do not enter your life to condemn you. I enter to restore you. There is purpose still unfolding over you. There are prayers I am still answering. There are doors I am preparing that no one will be able to close. Just because you could not see movement does not mean I was not working. Trust me in this. I never stand at a door without intention. If I am knocking, it is because there is something beautiful on the other side of your surrender. You are safe with me. Safe to hope again. Safe to trust again. Safe to release control and let me guide you step by step. The waiting season does not define you. My presence does. So breathe, my child. Strength is returning to you. Hope is rising again, even now. I am not here to remind you of your delay. I am here to walk you forward. And when you open the door, you will discover that I have already prepared peace inside. My child, the door is still in front of you. I have spoken to your fear. I have reminded you of my nearness. I have shown you that my waiting was love, not rejection. Now the moment is here. Do not overthink it. Do not wait for perfect feelings. Do not tell yourself you need more time. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence. This is your decision moment. Open your heart in prayer. Whisper my name again. Invite me into the places you tried to manage alone. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Trust me with the unanswered questions. Trust me with the delayed promises. Trust me with the parts of you that still feel fragile. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. If this message has touched you, let your action reflect your faith. Like this video as your quiet yes to me. Share it with someone who feels like I am far away, so they can hear my knock too. Write in the comments, I open the door, and let that declaration seal what I am doing in your heart. Subscribe, and continue walking with me, because I am not finished speaking to you. And now, my child, hear me clearly as we close. As you open your heart to me, I am opening doors you cannot yet see. As you let me in, I am releasing light into dark places, like oil poured into a waiting lamp, ready to burn again. I told you in my word, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. I am speaking that over you right now. The door you open to me becomes the door I open for you. If you feel led in this sacred moment to give a super thanks through PayPal, do not see it as supporting a channel. See it as sowing seed into souls who are still waiting at their own doors. When you give through the PayPal link in the description, or through the QR code on your screen, you become part of the harvest. You help this light travel farther. You help my voice reach the weary, the lost, the ones who think I have left. This is your moment to act. Do not ignore the stirring. Obey it. And as you give, I bless your seed. I multiply your obedience. I pour back into your life peace, provision, and fresh fire. Now open the door, my child. I'm coming in.